If you're feeling frustrated with your virtual assistant or OBM, or you're about to hire a virtual assistant or OBM because you're at capacity, then this video could save you thousands of pounds or dollars and a whole lot of angst. Because hiring or having business support without business structure is one of the fastest ways to burn through money and still feel like everything's running through you. I'm Moira Fuller and I help established creative business owners create the operational structure that makes support actually work, so you're not the person that everything still runs through. In the next few minutes, I'll show you why a virtual assistant or OBM can't fix structural issues, what's actually causing the bottleneck, and the order that makes hiring actually feel like relief. And if capacity is already feeling like a problem, grab my free operations priority assessment. It'll help you pinpoint the 1 to 2 release valves that make the biggest difference in your business, so you know what to stop, simplify, or delegate first. The link's below. So here's the thing, your virtual assistant or OBM isn't going to save your business. Not because they aren't talented, not because support is a bad idea, but because support roles can't substitute for architecture. A virtual assistant can execute tasks. An OBM can manage implementation to the parameters you give them to keep the business moving. But neither can do that if the business is still mostly in your head. When that happens, you don't get your time back. You just have a new job answering questions, cleaning up misalignment, and deciding things on the hop. So first up, how to spot if you're trying to hire your way out of a structure problem. Does this sound familiar? Your virtual assistant is constantly asking you what to do next. Or your OBM is running things, but a lot of those decisions still funnel back to you. You have help, but you're still carrying the logic of the business. And delegation feels more like daily management. You've not given yourself the space that you were craving. You've just given yourself a different set of tasks. Your team depend on you as though you're the hub that everything still runs through. This is about an expectation reset. A lot of creatives hire with the hope that your virtual assistant or your OBM will just know what I mean or see what needs to be done, take it out of my brain. And on some things that may be happening, but it's kind of potluck. Even the best VA or OBM still needs clear outcomes, what done looks like, decision rules, what they can decide without you, boundaries, what they own versus what you own, and a workflow, what happens first, second, and next. Otherwise, support becomes expensive coordination. And it isn't just about the money, it's your attention, your energy, pulling you from other projects that you'd love to do, stalling momentum, and creating that low level of anxiety of, maybe I should just check on that. Quick question, which one are you closest to just now? Making a team decision or fixing the structure first? Drop one word in the comments, I read them, and it helps me make future videos. Let's talk about the order that actually works. When they hire, many small businesses fall into a bit of a trap of feeling overwhelmed, hiring, and then having the new overwhelm of onboarding and the day-to-day delegation. So you still have the overwhelm, just in a different shape. Here's what actually works. First, simplify. And I'm talking about taking a bird's eye view of what's working in your business and looking at how you simply get to the outcomes. Where is there unnecessary complexity? Where is the busy work that doesn't really have an impact? This is across your business in how you attract, nurture, sell, and deliver for your clients. Then systemize with automations and leveraging what you do. It's finding the simplest repeatable way for things to run, again across marketing, sales, delivery, and operations. Finally, support. Now support helps run the day-to-day, and as part of that, you need to decide what decisions can be pre-made so they know where they have autonomy and can move fast without dragging you into all the details. When it's built like this, you're not paying for busy work that isn't needed at all, you're not paying for work that systems can automate for you, and you're setting clear parameters so you don't feel like you're being pecked to death by chickens with all those tiny questions. All of that helps your profit margins and gives you the capacity you want, the capacity to really lead your business, not just coordinate it. This is where I want to introduce a concept that you might not have considered before. A lot of people don't need more team help, they need someone to design the structure so systems and your team can get to work. When I'm doing this work for my clients, I think of it as being like a capacity architect. You hire an architect for a very specific role. It's a short, focused project. They're not there building the house, putting the bricks in, but they know exactly what type of bricks to use for the environment, how to orientate the house to make the most of the landscape, and how to make a home that's beautiful and easy to live in and move through. It's the same thing with your business. It's understanding the lay of the land, your specific business, your preferences, what's currently working and what isn't, and then tailoring a structural solution that works with that. It's the stage between we have revenue and momentum in the business and the business can run without me being involved in every decision. I had a client where things weren't working out with their virtual assistant and they were questioning whether they needed support at all or whether it was possible for systems to do the work. So I came in and looked at the logistics of how the business was running, what the assistant was doing, and where things were kind of breaking down. I built a simple system based in Airtable to handle inquiries, bookings, and the back and forth flow of information. The client had already decided they were ready to release that support role. With the right structure in place, they actually could. And that saved them many tens of thousands of pounds across the years they've been using that system. If you want to see a practical example of what that looks like, I've got another video, Airtable Basics for Small Businesses, where I share a clear demo of what's possible. I'll share that link above and in the description below. And if capacity is a key thing that keeps biting you, go and grab my free Operations Priority Assessment. It'll help you pinpoint the 1 to 2 key things that will make the biggest difference, and you'll know what to stop, simplify, or delegate first. The link's below. So it's structure and decisions first, then support. Good business architecture is going to save you so much time, energy, and money. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.